Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. So for today's tutorial, I'm learning how to make a very simple high-low kimono dress. It's very easy to make and I'm using a chiffon material. And this is about 1 yard, 10 inches. It's not up to 12, it's about 1 yard, 11 inches. 10, 11 inches. Okay, let me check and see if I'm right. This is 36, this is 1 yard, and okay, it's actually 10. So I'm using 1 yard, 10 inches, and it's by 60. The length of the dress is by 60. So what I'm going to do is, the shorter part of the top is going to be 27, and then the longer part is going to be 32. This is because my dress, like if I'm making a native clothes for myself, the length of the top is 25. So I'm going to make this 27 because I'm going to use 2 inch to cut it. So that's why I made it 27. You see what I mean. Don't worry, let's just move into the video. You see what I mean here. So first of all, as you can see, I have to go ahead and fold. Let me make sure that the short part is 27, not up to, so I have to fold it again. This is 25, so I still have to extend it. This is 27, so I think it's okay here. 27. So you can see I folded it 27. The short part is 27, and then the long part is it's 33. So as you can see, I folded it. You can see I folded it. So after folding it like this is the short part and this is the long part. So I'll just still go ahead and fold it like this. Then keep it like this. So what you do is to because you are going to cut the shoulder and the sleeve together. So what you do is to measure from the center of your neck to where you want it to stop. I'm going to make mine 20. So I'm going to make mine 20. So it's going to stop here, 20, somewhere here. 20. So that's it. Then to get my shoulder slant, I'm going to measure 3 inch, which is the standard. And then here I'm going to come down by I'm going to come down by 2 inch. I'm going to come down by 2 inch. 2 inch. Then I'm going to connect here to here. That will have my shoulder slant here to here. Then for the neckline I'm going to use, because I'm not going to insert any zip or any button, so I'll just make it 4 by 4. So the depth I'm going to mark 4, and then the width I'm also going to mark 4. I already have 3 here, so I'll just go ahead and add 1 here. So I'll go ahead and connect it. Let me get my ruler. So I'll go ahead and curve it. So after curving it, the sleeve, the round sleeve I'm using it. Let me see, which should I use? The round sleeve I'm using is 12. So I'll just go ahead and measure measure half of 12, which is 6. Half of 12, which is 6 here, plus half inch sewing allowance, which is 6.5 here. So I'll just come in by 2. I'll come in by 2. Just come in by 2. Then I'm going to draw a straight line to connect this to this. I'll come in by 2. Then let me draw this up so that you see it. Here, take note that I said the low, that's for the front part of the dress is going to be 27, and then the back panel is going to be 32. So what I'm going to do next is I will come up by 2 here. I'll come up by 2 here. Then I'll try and connect it to this place. Connect it to this place. Just, I'll slant it a little bit. You can go ahead and use your curve, your French curve, or you can just use your hand to just slant it. You can see it. So, and then for this, I hope you're saying it. Let me still draw it up a little. I hope you can see it well. You can see the way I came up by 2. I came up by 2. You can decide to come up by 3. It all depends on how you want yours to be. But I came up by 2. I came up by 2. Then I went ahead to slant it. Like I said earlier, you can use your French curve to do that. Then after stopping here, so I have to connect this to this. So from here, I'll just go ahead and connect it. So that's it. So the two sides is going to be equal. So the next thing to do is, remember that I came in by 2. So after coming in by 2 inch, I'm going to connect this to this point here, this to this point here. I hope you can see it, and I will use my ruler to do that. So that's that. Then I'll go ahead and cut. But take note that we are cutting both the front panel and the back panel together. So what I'm going to do first is to go ahead and cut the back panel. Then before coming to cut the front panel. The neck are the same and the shoulders are the same. It's just the damper that are different. So I just mind the down part for us, that's for the front one. So I'm going to separate the front panel from the back panel and then go ahead and cut it. So that's basically what we need to just cut out. So we are through with the cutting, just to go ahead and sew. So this is our top, this is the front panel, and this is the back panel. So let me place it and show us how I'm going to join them. You just go ahead, place the right panel facing the right panel. What I'll do first is to just go ahead, join the shoulders. After joining the shoulder, I'll join the side. So after joining the side, I'll go ahead and use a bias to turn it. And then for the down part, I'm going to hem it. So that's that. If you don't want to hem it, you can also use the a bias to turn to fold the edge. So that's that. So let me go to the sewing machine and do that. I hope you understand what I did. If you have a question, let me know. I'll be in the comment section to answer your question. Like I said earlier, what I'm going to do is, after the cutting, what I'll do is to place the right side, that's the right side facing right side. I'm going to sew the shoulder, the sides, then use a bias to turn the neck. And then for the down part, I'll either hem it, you can either hem it or also go ahead and use a bias to, turn it. So that's that. So let me go to the sewing machine and do that. As you can see, I finished sewing the top. You can see it. I used a bias to turn the neckline, the sleeve, that's here, and then the down part. It's easier that way. It's easier that way. So that's that. I just use a bias to turn them. So our dress is ready. You can see this is the front panel, which is shorter compared to the back panel. So that's that. Our kimono maxi high-low top is ready. I hope you learned something from this video. If you do not forget to give me a thumbs up, like and share with your friends. Like on your way next time with another interesting tutorial. Do have a lovely, lovely day. Bye bye.